Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Ellen, for the introductions. A nice word for me. How XRPL gave me a voice and a platforms to build. So in 2022, while others chased the NFT hypes, I was quietly solving a problem that would outlast the buzz. My name is Pint, and I am the CEO and founder of OpulenceX. I've been building on the XRP ledger since 2022, and I launched my first protocol, which is the NFT marketplace on the XRP ledger. So here's my journey. Being a woman, CEO woman in the blockchain industry is full of challenges. Not just we are minority, but we are also underrepresented. But I love challenges. That's why I'm here. I'm here because I'm a builder and a developer. So when there is a problem and challenges, I saw the opportunity. In Q4 2022, this is where it started. The XRP ledger has no smart contract capability. People always consider that as the network for bank. During the Q4 2022, there is a vote proposal amendment, which is called XLS20, which introduced the native support for non-fungible tokens, which is interesting. And it was successfully voted on the mainnet, and of course it's live, October 2022. With the new excitement from the XRPL community, of course, it was a successful launch. However, as new protocol or new things, new proposal voted on and live, there are always tests, and there is always some problems. The infrastructure was great. The idea was brilliant. And it's opened up a lot of new use cases and a lot of opportunity for creators, builders within the ecosystem. And as you all may know, on 2022, 2021, that's when we got really crazy situations where we got lawsuit from the Security Exchange Commissions that causing a little bit, the vibes from the community, the spirit is down. So this XLS20 on 2022 was really a good, successful launch, despite all the downfall that happened during the launch. So as part of the community member during that time, I started to utilizing all these different marketplaces that was launched on the 2022. So I was actively trying to create real workflows by, functioning all these different features as the artist, as the collector as well. Because I try to understand what is, how the workflows and how the functions and the features that could be, it could be powerful that I can leveraging for my business. The technology was beautiful. And the early pioneers, which is Triple Engineers and the other XRPL developers, they incredibly work laying a good foundations for this non-fungible token as native support on the XRPL mainnet. But I felt there is still something missing pieces. Something that could connect all these amazing individual solutions as a powerful tools that could build sustainable ecosystem in the digital economies. Fragmentations. The pain point that, due to the hypes, often forgotten. So let me explain. Let's paint a picture. If you're an artist, you launch your NFT collections. You have a beautiful art. You have the marketplace to create the NFTs and sell it. Now the question is, what's after that? On the collector side, you buy your NFT, you have a beautiful art. And then what? NFT, either what we call it digital art or collectible asset right now, or digital asset, it's still an asset. It requires utility to retain its value. Fragmentation doesn't just hurt user experience, it kills the economic sustainability that keeps the project alive. With that, when there is a pain point, that's what we love, right? About blockchain. It's solving people's problem, improving people's life. So what shall we do? At OpulenceX, this is what we strategically created, an architecture for our NFT marketplace. That not just the marketplace, but it's a marriage between the NFT marketplace itself and the decentralized finance. Why? I will explain later. So while there is a pain point of the fragmentations here that I saw as a builder within the XRPL ecosystem, I also saw the opportunity, which very popular. People know about the XRP ledger, very fast, scalable, low-cost transactions, is fractions of pennies to minted one NFT, with royalty for the artist in the secondary market integrated directly to the mainnet without the smart contract capability. That's how powerful it is. Artists can mint it and just, they forgot about that, and when their collection is, going on the secondary sales, their royalty always goes to them directly because it's integrated on the mainnet. Beside the fast, scalable, and cheap transactions fees, there is a growing, undeserved creator community within the XRPL. Why? Again, the lawsuit has been unified the XRPL community in the different level. That's why maybe if you guys on X, you can see how powerful XRP army when it comes to, defense their network and the blockchain. Beside that, I also see the chance to build something that connect rather than fragments. So if you see this is the status I created. The difference between the speed and the cost and the efficiency from the XRP ledger, Bitcoin network, Ethereum's, and Solana. So here's come the OpulenceX vision that we have. Building a connected blockchain ecosystem. We believe on the sustainability. We believe in the creator digital economies only can last through the sustainable and utility-driven platforms. We built an architecture, again, for OpulenceX as a hub to connect, not just build, but to connect. So we connect, we build the architecture for the marketplace, the DeFi part, and the staking. We also housing creator community, artist community, that we name it Opulent Art Society. Currently, we have 67 artists within our ecosystem for the last 2 years, with over 330 collections on our current marketplace. Why this matters? For creators, it's super simple. They want platforms that could generate revenue for them, but in the same time, they want a sustainable ecosystem for their digital economies. They don't want to just create NFT, and after that, what else? For the community part, of course, they will be happy if there is another revenue stream that they can get after they bought their NFTs. And for the project, if it's more bigger scope, we're providing the easy tools to add values to their NFT project without the need of coding skills. So the OpulenceX architecture is basically, we built on the XRPL with the core platforms, integrations, various components between the marketplace, content creators, and the DeFi, which is with our staking. And we're providing the service not just for the marketplace itself, but we're also driving user engagement through our social platforms and multiple marketing machines that we have with the OpulenceX. This is just a little bit picture. Before the summit, we are actually about to update our UI, and that's our logo, OpulenceX NFT Marketplace. So because of the summit, we have to kind of like delay it a little bit because we are also the official sponsor for the Proof of Attendance NFT that you guys can see me later on if you want mint the NFT by Emily. That's a beautiful art right there. So, 2024 come, the NFT hype die off. If you see here, the number of the NFT marketplace on the XRP ledger only on 2022, there were 27 NFT marketplace. And it went down on 2023 to 2024. And on the current one, 2024 to 2025, only 11. And we are one of it. And only 3 marketplaces that's constantly steady, generating volumes within the ecosystem. And in the OpulenceX NFT marketplace is one of it. The NFT hype down, but it doesn't change our innovations. Instead, we slowly, steady growing. The NFT marketplace, OpulenceX marketplace, since its launch to today, we generated volumes over $300,000. Bear market doesn't hit us. XRP low at 40 cents and XRP at $3, it doesn't affecting us. Why? Because we built the utility. We create a sustainability for our creators within our ecosystem. The Opulent Art Society itself this is a creative, collective, and collaborative artists within our ecosystem. They are collaborating, not competing. That's one of the key success to the OpulenceX performance in the market side, in the market trends, despite the NFT hype's down. So a total, on 2023 and 2024, over 26,400 NFTs were minted on our OpulenceX marketplace, with total sales NFT $196,000. At that time, the XRP was, on the XRP side, that's high, but XRP was only 40 cents. On 2024 and 2025, we were able to facilitate 9,324 XRP minted on the XRPL, with 5,765 NFT was sold. If you see that, more than 50% NFT that minted on our OpulenceX marketplace is always sold. Again, NFT winter doesn't stop our innovation. The OpulenceX staking pool that we built, integrated with NFT marketplace on 2023, we were only having Opul Stake, Opul Faucet, and the society staking pool. As 2024 and 2025, we have the Opul Stake, Opul Faucet, society staking pool, Opul Drip, and then we just adding recently the honeycomb staking. What is the honeycomb staking? Again, I saw the fragmentations, not just within the XRPL, but in the broader community side. I see a lot of NFT projects die off on the XRPL. Besides the NFT marketplace that closed the doors, the NFT project also die off. And who's the victim? The investors. So, the meme coin hypes hitting the market on the XRPL this year. There is a lot of tokens without utility, of course. So, another fragmentations, another problem there. So what shall I do? We created the honeycomb staking. We expand the launchpad as a launchpad. We expand the staking pool not just for our ecosystem, but we expand it to the whole XRPL NFT project, the meme coins project, because they're also generating or creating NFTs for their meme. So we expanded this about 2 months. And currently, we have already over 26 pool with over 6,000 wallets connected to our ecosystem, to the pool. Over 17,000 NFTs was rewarding every single day through our honeycomb staking launchpad. With the staking launchpad, why is launchpad? Because anyone can launch their pool without the need of the coding skill, without the need of them contacting me. They can do every process on chain. Either you like me or you don't like me, they still can do it. Because oftentimes, in these competitions with the startup, people will like you, people don't like you. But when it comes to technology, regardless you like it, the person or not, if the technology is something that will be beneficial for your project, use it. With that saying, the XRPL is not just giving me a platforms to build or a network to build my platforms or protocols. The XRPL capabilities has opened up a lot of opportunity for builder like me and others within the XRPL ecosystem. Beyond its cheap and low cost fees, it gave me foundations to build something that lasts, something that connects, and something that serves. So in doing so, it gave me a voice to say, the future of blockchain isn't about replacing the old world. It's about building bridges to a better one. Thank you.